Terror of women, abortion rights activists, and Democrats, all fuming over his comment about a bill requiring ultrasounds for women who want abortions. Sydney Long is live in Center City to explain this controversy. Sydney.
Well, Renee, good evening. Cruel and torturous. That's how some Center City women say it might feel to have to watch and listen to an ultrasound prior to going ahead with an abortion. And while they feel uncomfortable talking about the topic overall, many of them say they also feel insulted by the governor's recent remarks. Dismissive, divisive, and demeaning. That is some of the reaction to Pennsylvania Governor Tom Corbett's comments Wednesday when asked about pending legislation that would require women to undergo an ultrasound prior to having an abortion and having to watch a fetal monitor.
I don't know how you make anybody watch, okay, because you just have to close your eyes. But as long as it's on exterior, not interior.
In your mind, were his remarks insensitive to women?
Absolutely insensitive.
By forcing someone to have to look at that image is just almost torturous in a way.
It's not something we can just close our eyes and look the other way, and we certainly don't want our governor to be treating women's health care in that way either.
Corbett backs the bill on the grounds that only a non-invasive or jelly-on-the-belly type ultrasound would be mandatory. Women seeking to terminate a pregnancy would hear a heartbeat and would also receive ultrasound images prior to being able to schedule an abortion. Congresswoman Allyson considers Corbett's comments hasty and says the legislation, known as the Women's Right to Know Act, is invasive, period.
Adding an invasive medical procedure that is not necessary and is costly and is offensive.
Shorts defended Pennsylvania women's rights on national talk shows regarding Corbett's controversial comment. Still, we found some women who think it's an issue worth discussing.
I do think it could be a deterrent because I think it's a very powerful image, and I think that once a woman sees maybe what is growing inside of her, she might be less likely to want to terminate a pregnancy.
Now, Renee, a statement we received from Governor Corbett's office just about an hour or so reads in part, quote, "The governor's words have been taken out of context and mischaracterized by liberal partisans who are looking to make political points," end quote. That is the latest live in Center City tonight. I'm Sydney Long, NBC 10 News.
Thank you, Sydney. A father of four is found